Hello everyone, welcome to this fast explanation version of the Skyrim 2016 The Best Graphics Currently Available tutorial. And this fast explanation tutorial only explains the installation steps, so if you require any of additional information or you have questions during this installation of all the mods, then I suggest you watch the full version, the full explanation version, which you can find here at the bottom of my page. But for now, I'm only going to handle installation instructions. So I suggest we start right away. And on this first page, you need to have the Skyrim Legendary Edition, so all DLC. The system requirements are at least a good CPU like an i5 with 3 GHz or better, 8 GB of RAM, and or more of course, and at least a GTX 970 if you want to keep good FPS. And good FPS is something between 40 to 60 on outdoor areas and something like 60 plus on indoor areas, so you are good like that. If you like this tutorial, then consider donating. I have no ads on my website. I don't bother you with ads, so if you really like this, then consider donating. That would be awesome. Alright, then the essentials, and that is we're going to install Mod Organizer, and we need to have a clean vanilla Skyrim. Alright, if you are using Mod Organizer, you are fine, or if you don't have any mods installed, you never installed any mods for Skyrim, you are fine as well. If you're actually modding Skyrim right now with Nexus Mod Manager, you need to uninstall those mods first from Nexus Mod Manager or any other mod manager that you might be using except for Mod Organizer. Make sure you really uninstall all those mods, and if you're not using that mod manager anymore for any other game, then also consider deleting that mod manager, because Mod Organizer is a lot better. Alright, then once you did delete all the mods, either follow this guide to uninstall and make your uninstall all the not vanilla stuff and make your Skyrim vanilla again, but the easiest way is the following. Go to Steam, right click on Skyrim, delete local content, click on that option. Then what you want to do is go to your My Games section, then go to Skyrim and delete those files in there as well. Then also go to your Skyrim game folder, which is located in your Steam library, Steam Apps Common. Here you'll find Skyrim, and delete everything that is still left in there as well. That makes your Skyrim really clean and vanilla. Or again, follow this link. Once you did do that, what you want to do is reinstall your Skyrim in your Steam library, and I suggest you install it not in C Program Files 86 because that might give some administrative problems. I suggest you install it somewhere else, an example just in your C drive, so you create a new Steam library there, or on another disk, another SSD, an example. Then once it's installed, what you want to do is start a new game somewhere just for a couple of seconds, go into a game and exit the game, because this will generate the necessary ini files. Alright, then what you want to do is create a new folder somewhere and create these folders in here like this. Doesn't really exactly have to be this, but for an overview, so like this: the base mods, EMB, textures and meshes, light, camera and weather, character and NPC mods. So you have stuff categorized. So do that now, and then once you did do that, we're going to install Mod Organizer. Also, when you play Skyrim for the first time, it's probably going to show a launcher, and what you want to do then is go to Options. Right, let's wait a little bit. Here it is. Go to Options. You want to turn anti-aliasing and anistrophic filtering off, and click on Advanced and disable FXAA, because the EMB has its own effects. Alright, so do that first, and once you did start Skyrim once to have the generated ini files, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, then next up we're going to install Mod Organizer. So open up the link and click on Files or Download Manual. Download the installer here, the latest version. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to install, but you should have an installer file. Open it up and install it. You want to install it in your Skyrim game folder. So once you did do that, you will have this folder inside your Skyrim game folder, Mod Organizer. From there, right click on mod organizer.exe, create a shortcut to have quick access and place it on your desktop. Name it something like mod organizer Skyrim, then double click on it and you should have a clean list. I'm going to create a new profile for this tutorial. If you are also having mod organizer, create a new profile like I'm doing. Default game settings, I'm going to name it Skyrim Fast Explanation version 2016 revision. Alright, click on OK. You only probably have default in your profiles, but what you want to make sure is this is enabled, automatic archive invalidation. So check that. What you also want to check is on archives. Click here and check this, have mod organizer manage archives. And what you then also would like to have is, by clicking on settings, click on download meta information. Alright, then I'm going to my version. I'm going to delete all these mods. Now let's wait. Alright, so you have something like this. Probably you don't have natural lighting and atmospherics because this is something we're going to install later on. You can activate these plugins, but these don't really matter because they are just dummies. Make sure you have these activated, but also that doesn't really matter because they're going to be overwritten anyway. So check what you like, doesn't really matter. Alright, then we have installed mod organizer. And then we can install mods. The first one is Skyrim script extender. And what you want to do is download the 7Z archive. Then what you want to do is go to your mod folder, go to the mods, and as you can see, I numbered all of my mods. That's not necessary, but it might be handy. Let me try to delete those two files first. One can be deleted for some reason. Okay. So number your files for a better overview, then extract Skyrim script extender and open it up. Then copy everything except for the data folder. We're going to install that manually. And let's see, let's go to our Skyrim game folder. So your Steam Apps Common Skyrim. Paste everything in the main game folder. I'm not going to do that because I already did do that. And then you have installed Skyrim script extender. Then close mod organizer, open it up again, and it will probably show this Skyrim script extender already. So that's great. You can create a shortcut to your desktop because you have to run Skyrim from now on with this shortcut. You cannot play Skyrim just with the launcher anymore. You have to start it with mod organizer, else your Skyrim will be vanilla forever. Alright, then we want to install the data stuff from Skyrim script extender. Open up the mod, expand it, right click on data folder, click on set data directory. Okay, name it something like SKSE scripts. That's fine, activate it. Alright, the next mod is SkyUI. So open it up. Also open up already an official Skyrim Legendary patch and open up random alternate start. First SkyUI, go to files, download SkyUI, the latest version. An official Skyrim Legendary patch, go to files, download this legendary patch. Random alternate start, also download this main version. Then let's add SkyUI. It's running an external installer, don't worry, it's going to be installed anyway. Here it is, activated. The unofficial legendary patch. Click manual, looks good. Okay, let's wait for it. Alright, activate unofficial legendary patch. Then random alternate start. Click on this drop down menu, name it 004. Click on manual, set data directory. Okay, activate the mod. What you want to do now is you want to start a new game. And instead of getting the long Helgen sequence, you now have a quick way to start a new game. So create a new character, name it something like test character, and place your character somewhere, indoor, outdoor location. So use this save game from now on for testing purposes. That's really important. So do that now. Click on here, run with SKSE or your created shortcut. Don't launch your Skyrim with the Skyrim launcher anymore, because it's not going to work. Create a new character, create a test character, save it, and test your Skyrim. And if everything runs fine, we can continue with modding. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, everything should have worked. You should have created your test character. So let's close these mods. And let's open up the remaining 3 mods before we're going to install the EMB. Whoops, not random alternate start. Only cell stabilizer and safety loads. So click on files, download cell stabilizer. Click on files, download safety loads. Then let's go at them. This first one is cell stabilizer. Click on manual, set the data directory. And then we also activate it. And then we also have safety loads, which is this one. Set the data directory here. Alright, activate it. Then we can install the EMB. Alright, so the EMB, what you want to do now is download the following 3 files: the latest Skyrim EMB binaries, the EMB helper, and natural lighting and atmospherics for EMB. Test Skyrim, download the latest version, which is 3.08. Skyrim helper, download that file as well. And the natural lighting and atmospherics for EMB, click on files or download manual and download the latest version. Then go to your downloaded mods and create a new folder somewhere with merged EMB, something like that. This is just a temporary folder. Then copy the 3 files that we did download, those 3, paste them in there. Then create a folder here also, name it something like final EMB or something like that. And then we want to extract. Now let's just open up the RAR file. Alright, open up the wrapper version. Then what you want to do is copy all these files and drag them in the final EMB folder. Alright, and close this. Then open up EMB helper.zip and drag and drop EMB helper.dll to that folder as well. Alright, then this last natural lighting and atmospherics that we did download, what you want to do is drag and drop everything there, and it's probably going to ask to override some stuff. Yes, select yes to all to that. Alright, now what we want to do is open up the folder and all these files that we extracted and copied. Copy all these files, and then what you want to do is go to your Skyrim main game folder, paste everything in there. And as you can see, I already have these files, so I'm not going to do that, but you should paste them in your main game folder for Skyrim. And then we also need to do some ini changes. But first, I suggest you open Mod Organizer, close it again, open it up again, because now it's going to detect this ESP, natural lighting and atmospherics, which you now also should have. Drag it all the way down and activate the ESP. That's great. Then we also need to do some ini changes. We're not going to do that in the My Documents section. No, we have our own ini editor. Click on Tools, select ini editor, select Skyrim prefs.ini. Then check these lines and make sure they are all on 1. So they all have this value 1. And do that now. I'm going to pause the video to do that myself. So change these lines to 1. Oh, and by the way, you can press Ctrl F to search for the lines and then make sure the values are changed all to 1. So do that now. And once you do that, you can save the ini file, and also if you can't find the values, you can just manually add them here under let's see, under display. That will be fine. So save the ini file, and then you also want to go to your Skyrim main game file. Let's see here, and then you want to open up emb local.ini, and then you want to change the following lines to emb local.ini. So do that now. Also search for the lines, make sure they are set to true. Alright, then close your emb local.ini, and let's see what you want to do now is you want to test your Skyrim if everything works. But first, hold on a minute. Go to this page and download the emb particle patch and subsurface scattering patch, which is this one. All-in-one installation and subsurface scattering patch. Let's add them to our mod organizer. Here it is, the first one. Set data directory. Alright, extracting files, select the ESP. If it's not, activate the mod. And wait a minute, I delete the mod, sorry. What we want to do is we want to make sure our names are correct. So drop down menu, so you have a good name, set data directory. Okay, this will work a lot better. Okay, then subsurface scattering patch, same way, drop down menu, manual, set data directory. Okay, because I want to have clean names, else you have no idea what you have installed if you only see these numbers. So what you want to do now, test your Skyrim, see if everything runs fine with your newly created save games, your test save game, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Test the ENB if everything works, and then it should be fine to continue with modding in this tutorial. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, if everything went fine, that means our base is stable to continue modding, so that's awesome. Then we're going to continue with textures and meshes. First one is Static Mesh Improvement Mod, and the next one is Noble Skyrim HD 2K. Alright, for the first one, download Static Mesh Improvement Mod 091. Noble Skyrim HD, download the full pack and also download the Static Mesh Improvement Mod patch. Alright, let's first add Static Mesh Improvement Mod, which is a pretty big file. So go to your textures and meshes, and as you can see, I also numbered everything here. And we start with Static Mesh Improvement Mod, which is a pretty big mod. It comes with this options form. Alright, I select the drag down menu, just leave it on Static Mesh Improvement Mod. Install everything with Dragonborn DLC, click on install, and let's wait. Alright, then activate Static Mesh Improvement Mod. Also, you might have this error on override. Double click on override, then it only has a log file. So what you can do is try to delete this folder and you don't have the problem with override anymore. Then the next mod is this one that we did download, the Noble Skyrim mod. So let's edit the full pack first, drop down. Alright, click on manual, set the data directory, click on OK, and then let's wait. Alright, then let's activate it, and then we also need to install the patch. So let's add it, leave the name like that, that's fine. Select data directory, press OK. Let's wait for it, then activate it. Alright, then let's see what we have next. That is Skyrim HD Terrain Parallax Tributes. It contains a couple of files. Go to files, download the Tribute 2K, the Tribute Mesh Fix, and the Roads 2K version. So download those three files. Then we're going to merge it by doing the following. First, open up the Tribute 2K version, copy this file name, and click on manual, select data directory, which only contains textures. Alright, then activate it, and to merge it with the other stuff, so the next one is update. You have to paste the name that you just copied, so the exact same name as on here on the left, and click on manual. So then it's going to ask if it should merge. Yes, click on merge, else you have all these different loose individual files, and that will work, that's no problem, but the best would be to have it merge into a single file. So next up is roads. Paste the same name again, click on manual, set data directory, okay, merge it again here. Alright, so as you can see, ESPs have arrived, click on them to activate them. And then we also have mesh fix, last time, paste the name in here, click on manual, set the data directory, okay, and merge. Then we have successfully merged this terrain parallax tribute because we have parallax terrains enabled. Alright, then the water section with realistic water 2, open it up. Watercolor for ENB and realistic water 2, transparent wave spray retexture, pure waters landscape textures. And I also forgot to mention that, scroll all the way down, and we want the watercolor for realistic water 2. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. I forgot, sorry, I meant I forgot to mention that in the full version. So realistic water 2 first, click on files, download this one and download the ENB textures as well. Download watercolor for ENB, go to files, download this main file. Transparent wave spray retexture, download it as well. Pure waters, only download the pure waters landscape texture. So first up we have realistic water 2 with the ENB textures. First let's add the main file. It should be fine. Select high, select default, click on next, select legendary only, and if you're using Wormstooth and Falscar you can select those two files, not needed. Click on install, then alright, then activate realistic water 2, then activate the realistic water 2 ENB textures. Alright, select ultra, then select install, then alright, the next activated the ENB textures. The next thing is watercolor for ENB and realistic water 2, which I forgot in the full version unfortunately. Looks good, so we can click on OK and activate it as well. Then waves, transparent wave retexture. Click on manual, set the data directory and OK. And then pure waters landscape textures are remaining. Let's see, open it up, set the data directory, press OK and activate it, and then we have successfully installed all of the water mods. Then let's continue with the next series of mods. Let's close all this stuff and open up the stuff that is going to overhaul our flora and our grass, and that is Skyrim Flora Overhaul. Click on files, then download the Flora Overhaul with no grass, because we're going to use this mod, Verdant, a Skyrim grass plugin. Click on files and download the Verdant full version. Alright, click on mod organizer. Let's first add Skyrim Flora Overhaul no grass edition. Let's see, click on manual, set the data directory, press OK, then let's wait. Activate Skyrim Flora Overhaul no grass, then let's add Verdant for the grass. Then click on the drop down menu, select Verdant, click on manual, set the data directory, then press OK. And then we also need to do some ini changes, which we can do right now. Yes, okay. Activate Verdant first, then click on this button, tools, then click on init editor again, which we did before. Now we have to edit 2 lines in Skyrim, that ini and that are the lines. IMAX grass types per texture, which is a typo. Make sure you search for this line. Change the value to 15 and change the value to 70 for the line IMAX grass size. So search it up in your Skyrim, that ini under grass, and if it's not there, like I appear also not to have these values, just copy them. Let me show you how to do that. It's relatively simple. Just go to the grass section, first paste IMAX grass types per texture in there like this, and then IMAX grass size is 70, which gives you a lot more dense grass. So also paste that underneath it, and then save it, and we are fine with the grass and the flora. Okay, then let's continue with the following mods: AOF HD 3 lots, Skyrim High Definition lots. One is just a Nexus mod, which is this one. Download the 4K version, and the other one is a direct link, so download that one as well. So 2 lot files. Let's first add them with the first one, which is AOF HD 3 lots. Click on manual, looks good, that's nice. Activate the mods. The next one is Skyrim HD lots. Click on manual, set the data directory. Alright, then select OK, then let's wait. Alright, activate the mod, and then we have installed the lots. Then we can open up Beautiful Whiterun and open up a Medium-Born Book of Silence. Beautiful Whiterun is only one file which you can download. A Medium-Born Book of Silence are, however, a lot of files. Download armors, creatures, Dragonborn DLC, unique items and weapons, so that they are a lot of them. First, let's add Beautiful Whiterun. Click on manual. Alright, looks good. Activate. Whoops. Activate. Alright. Then a Medium-Born Book of Silence. Let's see where it is. Here it is. Alright, we want to merge this file as well, so let's add the first file. Alright, you will get this options form. Now we want to make sure all of these parts have the same name to merge it into one big file and one big mod. So copy this name, A Medium Born Book of Silence, or name it whatever you want. And click on next, then let's wait. Alright, then activate the mod. Then let's add the next part of A Medium Born Book of Silence, which is creatures. Alright, don't forget to paste the name in here, the same name. Select install and select merge because we want to have a single file, and then perhaps it will add an ESP. No, okay, then perhaps the next file, which is unique items. Same applies here, same name. Install everything, click on install merge. Alright, then let's see. Can't really remember what we did. Unique items or not. That was the last thing that we did do. No, okay. Here also, same name. Click on install, merge it. And perhaps we now have... Alright. Okay. Then the last one is sorry, not the last one. Next one is weapons. Perhaps I did install the previous one twice. Doesn't really matter anyway. So because I'm pausing the mods in between, and sometimes I just wait, do something else, come back, and then I continue with this tutorial. But I can't really know sometimes I don't really remember what I did install. But that's fine. Weapons, we are here. Click on install. Make sure it has the same name. We can click on merge. That's fine. Let's wait. Alright, and as you can see, we have a new ESP file here, which we have to activate, so don't forget that. That was weapons. Then we have content add-on. Also, click manual. Looks good. Paste the same name here. Okay, and select merge. Alright, this also comes with an ESP, so don't forget that. Then the last thing is the Dragonborn DLC from A Medium Born Book of Silence. Let's also add that as well. Alright, paste the name in there, select install, merge it for the last time. Alright, then that was A Medium Born Book of Silence. Then after Book of Silence we have Skyfalls and Skymails, we have Vivid Landscapes, Rocking Stones and Parallax, and Cinematic Fire Effects 2. So open up those three mods, download the main file, I think the FOMA main installer. I have Vivid Landscapes, Rocking Stones and Mountains, Parallax. Download one of the 2K versions, brownish gray or classic gray. I think I have brownish gray, they all look fine. And Cinematic Fire Effects 2, download the main Cinematic Fire Effects 2. Alright, so the first one is Skyfalls and Skymails, the FOMA installer. I have Dawnguard, I have Dragonborn. You also have it because you have the Legendary Edition. I don't have Falscar and I don't have Wormstooth, but perhaps you have that installed. Else click no, then click on next. Click on next again. I'm not using Skyrim Distant Lot Overhaul. Click on next. I'll leave this all on default. Alright, Realistic Weather 2 is the water mod that we are using. Alright, then activate Skyfall, Skymails, and you can see the plugins here. Then we have Rocking Stones and Parallax for EMB. I have the brownish gray here, as you can see. Click on manual, set data directory, press OK. Alright, activate the mod as well. Then Cinematic Fire Effects 2. Select manual, looks good, that's great. Then activate it. And then we have installed those three mods as well. Then let's see, we have immersive fallen trees, immersive roads, immersive weapons, and immersive armors. Let's open up all those immersive mod files. First one here, what you want to download is immersive fallen trees version 1.7. Immersive roads, we have the for EMB main file. Immersive weapons, the main file. and immersive armors also the main file once it's being loaded. Yes, here they are. So first one is, let's see, that is immersive fallen trees. Click on manual. Let's see, this is the data directory. Okay, it's a pretty small mod. Then we have immersive roads, manual. It looks good, that's great. Okay, then we have immersive weapons and immersive armors, which are pretty larger. Press OK, then let's wait for it. Alright, immersive weapons. Once it's finished, we can go to immersive armors, which is here. Alright, select install UMP supports, then click on install, because we're going to use an UMP body later on. Alright, immersive armors, make sure you select it. Then we have installed everything from the immersive section. Okay, then let's open up the last mods, which are dust effects, which are Ragnarok, Horizon of Dreams, and enhanced blood textures. Alright, dust effects is a single mod, download the main file. Ragnarok is also a single mod, download the 2K version. Horizon of Dreams is also a single mod, and enhanced blood textures is also a single mod, I thought. Yeah, alright. So we can easily add them all because they're all single mods. And the first one is dust effects. Set the, let's see, here is the data directory. Select set data directory for dust effects. Then Ragnarok is a single file. Set the data directory for Ragnarok. Alright. Then HD Ivy. Oh, wait a minute, I did not open that right. HD Ivy. I need, sorry, we missed that for some reason. HD Ivy. Go to files. Download the main file from HD Ivy. The order doesn't really matter that much, by the way, because they're all specific texture files. Okay, then we have Horizon of Dreams. Click on manual. This is just a TXT file, you don't need it, so you can uncheck it, that's fine. Then click on OK. Then we have installed Horizon of Dreams. Then let's see, the last one already, yeah, that's enhanced blood textures, but it comes with a pretty advanced options form. So let me show you that. Here it is. Compatibility patches for Dawnguard and Dragonborn, because we have the Legendary Edition. Click on Next. The high-res default, I'll leave that like that. I'll leave this on none. And okay. Oh, I thought there were more options, but this is fine. Okay. Let's see. Activate enhanced blood textures and test your Skyrim again with Skyrim script extender. So press run or start Skyrim with your mod organizer shortcut. See if everything runs, if everything looks fine, if your grass is dense, if the flowers and the trees look better. Do that now so we can then continue with the next section, and that is light, camera, and weather. So do that now, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, then once everything runs fine, we can continue with light, camera, and weather, the icing on the cake, which makes everything look as intended. At least enhanced lights and effects will do that. So let's open up enhanced lights and effects, and we can close all the other mods now. Enhanced lights and effects, then click on files, and there's only one file here, so that's pretty easy. Enhanced lights and effects, we have a new section, lights, camera, weather. Let's add lights, enhanced lights and effects. Let's wait for it until you get this options form. Then on main, select enhanced lights and effects enhancer. And the exterior, select exteriors and weathers. Then click on next. Then select the static mesh improvement mod meshes. Click on next. The enhanced lights and effects weathers for EMBs. And click on install. Alright. Alright, activate enhanced lights and effects. You also have something in your override folder, which is safety load again. Delete your Skyrim script extender folder here. This is only a folder which contains the safety load log, not the entire Skyrim script extender folder, of course. Alright, and let's see. Alright, enhanced lights and effects. Some of you guys it appears that it's still too dark. It's still too dark, and some things maybe on the interiors, maybe on the outdoor areas. If that's so, what you can do is right-click on Enhance Lights and Effects, and this can be done at any point of the tutorial after this. Right-click on it, reinstall mod, and the same options will come again. And also, if you have installed mods after this, it doesn't matter, it will not change any of the load order or installation of the textures one. And then here, what you can do, if it's too dark, just select the options that you want. So maybe you want to select none in that case. That will be a little bit of a bummer, because Enhanced Lights and Effects looks really nice, but if it's too dark and you can't really see anything, then that's also not really recommended. So I'm going to leave everything on the same way I did have installed, but I'm just did this for you guys so you have an idea what to do if stuff is really too dark. Click on install, and if you did do this because maybe it's too dark, always click on replace, because it is pointless to keep two versions of an installed version of Enhanced Lights and Effects. So just click replace. In this case, that's fine. And also check if the plugin is still enabled. Okay, then we have Weather Control Center, we have Immersive First Person View and Immersive HUD. The Weather Control Center is a direct link, so open it up. Immersive First Person View is also a single main file, that's fine. Immersive HUD probably also, yeah. So pretty easy to install. First, the Weather Control Center, check the drop down menu, click on manual, it's been packed correctly, which is good. Then the third mod is first person, immersive first person, click on manual, and it also works. This is optional, by the way. If you don't like the enhanced first person view, you can always uncheck it. So run a little bit with the character, see if you like it. Else, if not, click uncheck the first person mod. Then immersive HUD, which is a really nice mod. Press OK and activate it. And then we have installed everything from light, camera, and weather. And then you mainly have installed all of the graphics mods. But we also have some character and NPC Overhaul mods. So if you like those as well, which I really recommend, keep watching. Else you have a successfully greatly overhauled Skyrim already. So we're going to continue with characters and NPC mods. Starting with Pesce Skyrim, which is going to be the largest of mod series. Sorry, the largest of mods with all individual files. We want to download Pesce Skyrim full, then we want to download additional hairstyles for the female, which is this one. Not to be confused that this is an all-in-one pack, because it's not. This has more additional hairstyles, so download this for the female. Also download the same file for the male, here it is. Alright, and then that was it so far, it seems. Let's see. Yeah, okay, then we want to merge Pesce Skyrim. So open up Pesce Skyrim, the main file full. These are all just example JPEGs, don't worry about them. This is the data directory. Change this name to Pesce Skyrim all or something like that, so you have an idea. This is the merged file, copy that name, that's fine. Press OK, let's wait a little bit. Alright, what you would like to know now is that, let's see, Pesce Skyrim is supposed to be an ESM, but it's not being added here right now. Oh wait, we have to activate it, of course. Here it is. Pesce Skyrim.esm, it's on top, so in case you were searching for it, don't search at the bottom, because ESM files are being loaded first in Mod Organizer. Alright, then we have more files from Pesce Skyrim. First, the female additional pack. Set the data directory. Make sure you paste the all file name, because we want to merge everything together into one big Pesce Skyrim file. Then also the male additional pack for Pesce Skyrim, which is here. Select this as the data directory, paste this file name in it, select merge, of course. Alright, then make sure you select these ESM files, pretty important, because they will not activate by themselves if you merge into a single mod. Alright, Then we have more Pesce Skyhair stuff, a natural retexture. Download the following files. Let's say you want to download a natural retexture update, a Pesce Skyhair female retexture, and male retexture. So we also want to still merge that into one big Pesce Skyhair file. First is natural retexture, set the data folder, paste the same name in here, press OK, press merge. Alright. Then we want also the male retexture. Set manual, set the data directory, paste the name in there, select merge. Alright. And then we also have the female retexture for a Pesce Skyhair. Select manual, paste the name in that, set the data directory, OK, and select merge. Then what you want to check is you want to make sure all the ESM files are selected, and for the rest everything is fine because the retextures are overwritten texture files and they don't have an ESM or an ESP, so that's great. Then we continue with the body section, which is UMP female body and UMP blessed body. And for this, go to files. Fortunately, I can't scroll all the way because it has nude images and my account can get banned for that, seriously. So download UMP base main body, UMP blessed body, download the Nexus Mod Manager installer, which of course works for Mod Organizer. Alright, so the base main body, select manual, select this as data directory, then activate UMP main body, of course. Then the next one is the Nexus Mod Manager installer that we did download. Select next. Let's see, TBBP. Yeah, this is default or never new. That's fine. BP S3F. I'll leave this in default. I have my own skeleton. Next. Let's see, vanilla. That's fine for me. Natural breast motion, regular breast motion because we're going to install XP32 skeletons later on. Animation default direction, that's fine for me. XPMS, we're going to install that. Textures, skin textures, we don't know. Let's see. No, we don't need that. We're going to install those stuff later on. Let's see. Let's add idle animations. Let's not add this stuff, and let's press next. Alright, activate this additional UMP body stuff. Then the next mod is, I think, something we can't really install, because if you want to install fitness body, then we have the following. We download fitness blender for UMP body, but what will happen if we install it is the following. That is, let's see, we can't set a data directory, so this has to go into the main game folder, but we can't manage stuff with Mod Organizer in the main game folder. So I suggest we skip that mod for now. Okay, then we have some skin textures. The first one is Major Skins, Texture and Body. Then we have Sky Side Skins. Then we have the Eyes of Beauty. And then we have Smiles in HD. So let's download all those files. The first one is Major Skin. Then Sky Side Skins. Download the recommended high version. Then the Eyes of Beauty. Download the the file for the player and also for the NPC eyes texture replacer. Smile in HD, download HD teeth and HD normal map. So first we're going to download and install the Major Skin. What you get is options for, let's see, click on next, select high, select UMP body, click on next, young blemish, click on next. I'll leave this on default. Body age young. Pubic hair I have shaved. It's of course personal preference. Normal maps I leave all the stuff on default. Then let's wait. Alright, make sure you activate it, of course. Then we also have skins for the mill. which is this sky side skins and real freed meshes. Alright, I'll leave this on default. I'll leave this on shaved, chest and clean. Click on next. Vanilla. I'll leave this on vanilla. I usually leave stuff on default. Then activate sky side skins. Then we had the Eyes of Beauty. Let's see. Alright. And we also had the Eyes of Beauty for NPCs, which is this one, which is packed also correctly, which is great, of course. Then click on activate, and then we also did download the HD Teeth. Install first this one, HD Teeth. Okay, it's been packed correctly. Then also install the HD Normal map, which is this one. Click on manual, and it's also packed correctly. Alright, then we can close all of this again and download, open up the following mods. No More Ugly Bronze Shine, open up Realistic Ragdolls and Force, open up the Skeleton, and open up the Vampire Lord's Retexture. So download the main file from this mod, download Realistic Force from this mod, download the main file from the XP32 Maximum Skeleton, and the Vampire Lord's Retexture also download. Let's see, I have the armored version, and you can choose one of those two because it's just a texture overhaul, so that's fine. Then go to Mod Organizer. Let's see. Okay, first this one, we have Vanilla UMPA. Click on next. I have none of this race mods, also not this race mod, and also not that race mod, and this one, and also not this one. I have not a single custom race. Alright, that's fine. Then next is Realistic Force, which we did download. Click on manual. Everything is fine, it seems. Okay, that's great. Click on OK. Activate Realistic Force. See if everything is still activated. It seems it is, which is a good thing. Then we have the XP32 Maximum Skeleton. I'll leave this on default. Do you use the George Perspective mod? Nope, I don't have that. I also don't have this. I'll leave this on default, also on default, and install. Alright, activate XP32 Maximum Skeleton. Then let's see what we did download. Also Vampire Lord's Retexture, which is this one, Vampire Lords. I have the Armored Edition. Select Set Data Directory. Alright, then activate Vampire Lord's Retexture. And then let's see, we can close all this stuff again, and we have everything up until Amazing Follower Tweaks. Then we have the following mods: Amazing Follower Tweaks, Race Menu, and Show Race Menu Pre-Cache Killer. So Amazing Follower Tweaks allows you to have far more control over your followers and other NPCs that you can make as a follower. Download the main file from Race Menu, also download the main file, and from Show Race Menu Pre-Cache Killer, also download the main file. So those three files we're going to add. First one is Amazing Follower Tweaks, set the data directory, press OK, activate the mod. Then Race Menu, looks good, that's great. Activate it, and Race Menu Pre-Cache Killer. Set the data directory here as well. Alright, great. Then we have NPC stuff, also really important, of course. And the first one is Inhabitants of Skyrim, the NPC Overhaul. And this requires Apache Skyrim, which we did install all of those different files for Apache Skyrim. And we want version 2 because this is the version which still has Apache Skyrim. Alright, so download that version. Then let's see. NPC Overhaul version 2. Click on manual. Let's see, this is the data directory, it seems. Okay, great, let's wait for it. Then of course, don't forget to activate NPC Overhaul. Then let's see what we have more. we have the Pigeon Wives, the Pigeon War Maidens, and the Pigeon NPCs, which are all standalone followers and standalone NPCs or NPC overhauls. The Pigeon Wives, download first, go to Files, here also go to Files, and here also go to Files. Download the Pigeon Wives, the main mod, and the high resolution skin textures for UMP. The same applies for War Maidens, the main mod plus high resolution textures for UMP. For the Pigeon NPCs, we only have a main file. So let's all add up. And let's see, the Pigeon Wives first. And we can actually merge the high resolution texture pack for it. Choose the drop down menu, select Pigeon Wives, just something like this, that's fine. All in one, click next, UMP body, alright. And then we also have the high resolution UMP body textures. Come on, hurry. Activate Pigeon Wives. And then we have the high resolution. Yeah, here it is. Click on manual, download. Oh, sorry, paste the same name in there. Set this as a data directory. Then we want to merge it all together to one big Pigeon Wives mod. Same applies for War Maidens. First, the main mod. Alright, select Legendary, choose this drop down menu. I'm going to, let's see, copy this file so we can merge the high resolution textures. Click on next, select wrinkles if you like or no, if you like that better. Click on next, select UMP body, select install. Once that's finished, activate Pigeon War Maidens, activate the high resolution skin textures, which we are going to rename to this one so we can merge it all together. Set this as the data directory, press OK, and merge it with the Pigeon War Maidens mod. And then we can add Pigeon NPCs, I think. Pigeon NPCs, am I right? Yes, I'm right. Pigeon NPCs. Okay, the all-in-one. Let's see, just leave this on the default hairstyle. Choose the wrinkles, UMP body. Alright, activate it. Whoops, it seems I accidentally let's see, what should I do with this? Now just rename it to Pigeon NPCs. Seems I forgot that. We're not going to reinstall everything over again. Alright, Pigeon NPCs. Alright, that was everything from the Pigeon standalone NPC mods. Then we also have some standalone followers. These are all optional, but I use them just as NPCs in the game because they really look nice. First one, as you can see here, Ducati. Download the main file, Vivas. Also download the main file, Chacon. Download the main file. Alright, these are all from the same author as the Pigeon mods, as I remember correctly. So download those three ladies if you like it. They're not necessary, but they just make a nice addition in the game as NPCs. So this is the first one. I have the UMP body. I have 1 to 4K body textures. The scripted version, that's fine. Alright, activate Ducati. Then the next one is Vivas. No idea if I pronounce it correctly, but nobody will ever notice, I hope. Right, UMP body, we have 4K textures here as well. Non-wet or red skin, prefer non-wet. Default, voice type, young eager, I think I'm going to put it on. Freckles, yeah, I prefer that to have a more natural look. Instead of the all perfect girl, you know. Alright, then we have Chacon. Chacon, yes. Let's see. This is the data directory. No, it's not. This is the data directory. Okay. Comes with an ESP as well as all the other followers because they're a standalone. Alright. Great. That were the standalone followers. And then we also have some Serana optional mods, and those are of course for Serana the, in my opinion, only interesting NPC from perhaps the entire game, and a few exceptions left. But I really recommend Seranaholic. All the other mods are optional. Seranaholic makes Serana look really nice, a lot better than the ugly vanilla model. Download this latest version. Let's see, okay, Seranaholic. Seranaholic, where are you? Here you are. Probably comes with an options form. Yes, I'll leave it on blue eye because I already did cleanse Serana. Selected file name, by the way. Select UMP body for the 4K body texture, of course. And then meanwhile we can open up the rest of the mods for Serana if you like that, of course. Else just skip those. First, the Last Month Vampire Armor, which I think looks really nice as a vampire armor. So I did download the HD version. I did download the dialogue edit to give it more interesting dialogue. The only one, the no hood, because I think she looks better without a hood. And a marryable Serana, because as the ultimate reward we want to marry her and we can't in the original game. So let's first activate Seranaholic. Then let's see, we have Lust Mort Armor, which is packed correctly. That's nice. Right, and then we have the dialogue edit. We have Heartfire because we have the Legendary Edition. That's always a good idea for this tutorial. Alright. No hood. Just a single ESP. And then marryable Serana as the ultimate reward. Let's see, install, it's an external installer. Alright, then we have installed everything from this tutorial. Let's see, for mods after the tutorial video, I only have the hotfix because in the full explanation tutorial video I forgot to handle this watercolor for ENB and realistic water too, but we did do that in this fast explanation tutorial video. Coming this week while we're finished recording. I will go in game with you guys to explain some stuff really quick. And what we want to do is we want to test everything for one last time, see if everything works, and then we have finished this tutorial. So see you guys in game. Okay, so welcome in game. Let's look at the wonderful environment of Skyrim. Sorry, I wanted to say Oblivion, but it's Skyrim, of course. Check out the wonderful dense grass, the trees, the sunshine over there, and we can see all the way in the distance. Yes, we have a huge mountain there. We have some mountains up there, and even all the way over there. So there is no depth of field which is masking the distance. So that's really nice. Also, as you can see, we do have some depth of field. When we look at this tree, you can see the background getting a little bit more blurrier. But as you can see also here, by the way, the textures look really nice. So yeah, I think we have wonderful modded Skyrim. What I wanted to show you to you guys is the following. When you press escape and you press mod configuration, and you can in-game change all of these mods. So an example, if you want to change some of the immersive HUD stuff, because now you don't have a HUD unless you need it. So an example, if I run, the stamina bar appears, and if I pick up my bow, the crosshair appears, else you don't have any HUD, which I think looks really nice. And an example, weather effects, and if we want to force the weather, so an example, if we want storm, we can select the weather effect here. An example, stormy rain. With a few mouse clicks, now we have storm. But also if you just want it cloudy or anything, we can force that weather effect. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. Cloudy. So it's a little bit cloudy here, but sunshine looks really nice. But you get the idea. So everything looks nice. I would say go into a city, check out the NPCs, because they really look awesome. They really have been overhauled. And I hope you guys liked my tutorial, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment in the YouTube section. And thank you very much for watching, of course, and I hope to see you guys at the next tutorial.